Previously on Gillette Drafted.
5 minutes, one-on-one interviews with Jeremy Roenick, Daniel Negreanu.
And I walk in and I look around, he's not there.
No, he's not. Here's the deal. I have him on the phone.
It's a phone interview.
Expect the unexpected on Gillette Drafted, right?
Harrison, you are the winner of assignment number 3.
Bang, bang, bang. All of a sudden, Harry's the guy to beat.
I absolutely do everything that I'm in my element of doing. It's still not good enough. And it hurts.
We get to the Gillette headquarters in Boston.
We'd be meeting some of the people from Gillette, and we'd have a really big and important assignment.
Now, as you guys saw leading up to this season of Gillette Drafted, myself, Jackie Redmond, Renee Paquette, we did these Get Your Start promos.
And I saw Phil Kessel, ran over. I was like, Kessel!
Meeting Mean Gene Okerlund for the first time.
There's no way I would be in this situation without Gillette Drafted. So that's why you guys are here today, to shoot a 30-second Get Your Start promo. Because this is such a vital assignment, we had to make sure that we brought in the heavy hitters.
Out of nowhere, we see the judges walking in.
They're here. They're going to watch me do this. So all my adrenaline went up like tenfold.
We've flown in the Raging Redhead Cam Stewart, as well as Greg Sansoni, and Jen Lowe from Gillette is going to be joining us in just a little bit to help us judge this assignment.
Gillette is an important partner of ours, and this challenge is going to test you on many different levels.
The objective is to connect with the audience.
But it's also about being as real as you can be. Because if you watch all of the promos that were done, it was them speaking to the camera as though they were telling a friend the story.
The winner will have their Get Your Start promo air on Sportsnet for an entire week. And there's actually one other perk, but I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys everything.
Everyone really wanted to pour their heart out to the judges and also to Gillette. When I was a kid, I wanted to score the game-winning goal in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
My story is all about inspiration. My fondest memories have been my dad and I either playing or watching sports together.
I always knew that I was going to be a sports broadcaster. But when family asks you to go work for them, you do it. I wanted to get across that it's not just that I can do this job, but I have a story that ties everything together. My family, we're poor. So my mom always told me, if you don't want it, people are gonna notice. So always show up and work.
I knew that I wanted to be as honest and authentic as I possibly could. There wasn't really any other choice for me but to get super real. I've been able to do some really awesome things with my life, but there hasn't really been anything that's spoken to me. A couple years ago, my mother ended up having 2 open heart surgeries over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. She looked me dead in the eyes and she said, "Harrison, I'm proud of you, and I know whatever you want to do, you're going to do great at it." So when this opportunity came, there's absolutely no way I was letting it pass me by. I laid it out there.
Sad things happen to everybody, and I understand that, but this is a sports channel. You have all these immigrant families, and there's this little African kid who thought he was Pavel Bure / Jim Houston, so I'm talking, doing play-by-play, running down, 0-2 splits the D, moves in, shoots and scores.
You have to chase what you're passionate about, and that's what I've been doing. I love sports so much, I can't see myself doing anything else.
From waking up Saturday mornings and watching soccer with my dad, when my mom would take us skiing and swimming, I've shared so many amazing memories with them.
Sitting across the table from my dad, he looks me dead in the eye and he says, "Ted, I know you're not happy. So you have 2 months to figure out what you want to do, and then you're fired."
For me, it's always been more than the game. It's been about connecting with my dad.
It was pretty emotional because we were all kind of digging deep.
And maybe the most emotional story was Andrew Corey's.
That father-son relationship means the world to me, and sorry, I had a bit of a tough winter, to say the least. I had a really tough winter. It was a relationship I was hoping to start building with my son this summer, but that didn't pan out.
You could see tears in some people's eyes, like it was getting real.
You want another take, Harrison, or?
I think I got out what I needed to say.
I've been trying to keep my emotions in check for the most part. I'm at that intersection where timing and talent cross. I could do it. So that's where I got my start.
I know that one day I'm gonna be a sportscaster.
That's how I got my start.
That's me. That's me. I don't know.
We've got Jen Lowe joining us from Gillette. Guys, I want to start with Harrison.
I love that he was authentic. That's definitely something that we look for in a Gillette guy, so that really hit it home for me.
I think the best way to describe Harrison is he has a very quiet confidence.
He sure does.
Teddy didn't talk about the fact that this is his 5th go-around and he finally cracked the top 6.
Would have been the perfect story.
I just don't know if I had that connection with him, which is what we were looking for.
Brett, he was confident, but he sounded like a guy who was thanking his family after winning an award.
Yeah, like nothing stood out and said, hey, that's a good story.
Next was Joseph.
I thought he was really likable.
He told a really nice story and tied it all together very nicely. Andrew was very emotional.
It was almost too heavy for me, though.
I don't want to be sitting there watching a sports channel bawling my eyes out.
Anthony. The thing about Anthony is he talked about as a kid growing up wanting to score the game-winning goal.
We've heard that dream before.
It almost comes across as cliche because that's how many times we've heard it. So as quickly as we came in, we're leaving. So we're going to leave it up to you to pass along the news to the contestants about who won this challenge.
Guys, Gillette assignment in the books. Honestly, an argument could be made for each and every one of your promos to air on the networks.
I'm not sure how you rank people's personal stories.
This promo is going to have to run in our programming, and sometimes it might air in the middle of a Blue Jays game or in the middle of Monday Night Raw. So we had to take that into account.
I mean, it made sense. You have to think, okay, well, what can we actually put on the network that won't depress people?
Could my story fit on the Monday Night Raw promo? Of course it could.
We thought the winner of this assignment was Joseph O2.
It was good to win, but it was better to have Cam and Greg there to understand where I'm coming from.
You had a lot of confidence, you were comfortable, and you really embodied the Get Your Start brand in your story. And for that reason, you had a promo that could air on our network at any time.
To not win it hurts.
I really wanted to win badly. I needed it.
It's time. We got to get back in the van, get back on the road. We're off to the NYC.
And so then when we heard that we were going to the Big Apple, it was an absolutely incredible feeling.
Everyone was just so pumped up. What am I doing here? I'm on a road trip. Now I'm going to freaking New York City.
We've left Boston, guys. We're on our way to New York. But of course, we got to stop and get gas, which means that we got to do our second Fuel Up challenge. And we're going to do it just like we did before with our 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon Sports Edition. So we need you guys to connect Roy Halladay to Mike Trout. Go.
That's right.
Hey, Rain Man! Way to go, Bruno.
Get your start, pinch hit. Steal a prize from another contestant. I'm gonna wait and use it when it feels right.
So we go to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade and it's beautiful. It's just like Manhattan.
And we're on the bridge and I'm just looking out and I'm thinking, this is like one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen in my life.
Let's loosen up, guys, have a little fun, okay? So today, we're doing Streeters in New York.
Jackie and Maddie told us the teams for the assignment.
You got Bruno and Corey, you guys are team number 1. TJ and O2, you guys are together, which leaves us with Harrison and Gonzalez.
Time is of the essence. You only have 20 minutes. You gotta think on your feet. Go with the flow.
So when we're in Brooklyn, you gotta eat pizza.
The guys from Grimaldi Pizza come out, and the first thing I'm thinking is, give me a slice of that pizza.
Each group is gonna go to a different area of the city. Now, Joe 2, you get to pick the first za. Which one would you like?
Joe 2 went first, and there was a huge picture of Rucker Park.
Rucker!
paired up with Joe too, and we're going to Harlem.
Bruno, you get to pick next.
Left side, strong side.
What do you got? Oh! City Field.
It was me and Corey. We got City Field.
Harrison, come on up.
From the pizza.
Nice! MSG, baby. Nice. Okay.
Relief came because I thought, okay, if I couldn't get Rucker Park, Madison Square Garden is amazing.
0-2 brings me back to you. Because you won that Get Your Start promo, you can swap the Zaz with either of the other two groups.
Hold that thought, because we got to talk to Anthony Bruno. Would you like to play your Get Your Start card and shake things up?
There's got to be something bigger coming. There's definitely going to be a bigger prize I can steal down the road.
I am not going to use it. I'm a basketball guy. Of course I wanted him to play it.
0-2, would you like to change things up?
Staying with Rucker.
Very nice.
The winner will be headed to Yankee Stadium and will conduct an interview with a member of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. Let's go, guys. Let's have some fun.
Make it good.